Good morning, everybody. Today is February 14th, Valentine's Day, and I'm in Jigokutani at the Amihari Visitor Center. I'm going to hike to a place called Kamakura, which is kind of a loop. Starts from here and goes around the mountain and goes to Amihari Ski area, and then back here. And a side note, last night we had the strongest earthquake since 2011. It was 7.3 on the magnitude Richter scale, 6 in the Shindo Japanese scale, so that's really strong. It was pretty long as well, but everything is fine. It was about, center was 200 kilometers south of here. So let's see if that had an impact on the mountains. All right, let's get going. I modified my snowshoes slightly, and at the bottom they have grips for the foot, but I found that going downhill they were too slippery, so I added some teeth at the back, so I'm testing them today, see how it goes. Alright, let's get going. So this is kind of the start of the trek, which is here is camp area in the summertime, and the visitor center is just back there. Doesn't take long to start sweating. I just hiked 15 minutes. I already got to take my Gore-Tex. It's too hot, so that's why in the winter we wear many layers, so we can easily remove layers as we need to and add them as we need to. Yeah. So the path is quite well marked, should be easy to find it, and it's kind of like spring snow, heavy snow, not like powder snow. About 30 minutes now, so it climbs a little bit more than I thought, so a little bit harder than I expected, but it's going well. As I said, the snow is pretty packed today, so we don't sink very much. So here, over there is Jigokutani and further Morioka, and just there is Amihari Ski area. So we're almost at the top of the Amihari Ski area, and I went skiing there a few times, and at the top we can smell sulfur from one of the hot springs, so hopefully we'll be able to see that as we get. All right, I think I might be getting near the top now. I've been climbing about an hour, and yeah, it looks like the top, but I'm not sure. I've never been there before. Looks like I'm getting close to another ridge, so should have a nice view. Looks like we'll be able to see the city. Maybe not Mt Iwate, but we'll see when we get there. So there's the ridge I was talking about, and there is Iwate Kogen ski area. In front of us is Jigokutani, and right there is Azumane, which is in Shiwa, and I live on the other side of that mountain. Wow, the view. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's quite a nice view, and I guess looks like the top is over there. All right, this is the first peak. Oh, what a view. So what I want to do is go over this peak and that one, and then go down that ridge to Amihari Ski area. The first peak was about an hour and a half, and I showed you the other peak, so I'm thinking the next one is about 30 minutes, which is behind me, and then the next one probably another 30 minutes, I think. Compared to what I've climbed, it's not a big hill. All right, in front of me is Morioka. All right, so I'm at the second summit, and I can smell the sulfur now. Hopefully I'll see where it comes from. And I didn't think it was possible, but from here we can see in front is Shizuku-ishi and behind is Hachimantai. I didn't think that was possible. So there's Shizuku-ishi, and then right there is Hachimantai, and then over there is Mt Iwate that we can't see, but there is Hachimantai, and straight that way is Akita. Yeah, all right, so I just noticed here there's a few spots where there's a little bit of heat coming out of the ground. The snow is melted, and there's a few over there. So like I said, just over there is Mt Iwate, which is a volcano, so it's always active, and it could erupt anytime. There's a kind of marker here, but can't read anything on it, but I know what it is. This is what they call the Jigokutani, or the Hell Valley. So this is where the sulfur is coming from. So down there is a active geyser or hot spring. So that's what we can smell from Amihari. Bamboo line here, because this is a drift, snow drift, so not recommended to go there, but there is a lookout here, says dangerous, don't go there. Could be avalanche. So they have the lookout still available to look into Hell Valley. Wow, yeah, this is likely to slide any time if it gets warm. But yeah, the sound, I think you can hear it, right? Sound is really strong of that gas coming out of the ground. Alright, so I'm on the edge of the big cauldron of Hell Valley, and I don't know if you can see, there's a crack right there, goes all the way over there. So that part, like the 2-3 meters, that's just snow. So last night we had a big earthquake and it didn't fall, but maybe the crack opened a little bit. So when it gets warmer like this, it can easily fall down. Yeah. So there's the Amihari, the top left, and I can't believe it. I came here about half a dozen times, not knowing that the Hell Valley is right here. So it's about 100 meters from the top left, and obviously I could smell the sulfur, but I didn't know that it was so close. It's right here. Wow, that's incredible. I don't think you can see it from here. It's too far, but it's right there, right in that hole, right there. Wow. And right ahead is where the first summit that I went, and then over there, and then here. And there is Amihari Ski area. All right. So I'm going downhill now from the top of Amihari Ski area, and those extra crampons or teeth that I added to my snowshoes, they help so much. I only used them one time, but it was really slippery going downhill. So now I'm not slipping at all. It's really nice. It helps so much. Glad I did it. A very beautiful snow formation. Must be a rock under there. Nice how it carves a hole around it and builds on the top. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. This bridge looks like it's close to its maximum capacity with all the snow. It's got about 1.5 meters of snow and it's all damp now. Wow. A few people are coming. I'll ask them if that's the right way. I think that's the way to the campground. So the camp area is just a couple of 100 meters from the bridge I was at. Oh. So yeah, I took a shortcut and I didn't know exactly where it would lead me, but I knew that going down that hill, the only trouble I could come is to come to kind of like a dead-end valley. And if I just kept going, at some point I would hit the road. So it was a good choice. And it's easy to know which way I'm going because today is sunny. I can see which direction I'm heading. All right, we are back. So this is a map. This is a map of the Mt Iwate area. I think this is all the part of Hachimantai Tawada Park. So today I'm going to show you where I went to. I started here, climbed up here, this mountain, down, up this one, and back down here, and back here. This is Hell Valley. That's amazing map of the Mt Iwate area.